Two Canadian guys trying weird beers.
Okay, I'm Ed. This is my son Zach. We're two Canadian guys trying weird beers.
And today it's just like they used to say.
What did they used to say?
Yep.
Anywho, so we got beers. Why? Because beeriness is cheeriness, and we're here when you don't want an expert opinion. But before we get to the beers, we got palate cleanser. Is that a chess move to get all the other pieces drunk so you can win?
No, I landed on go.
Oh. Anyway, so last week we had a guest, a friend of ours, the Ottawa Valley Morning Man, Radio Morning Man, Andrew Cartwright. And things got a little out of hand. And we had a few too many of the palate cleansers.
And to answer your question, yes, I'm still hungover.
It was rough, but we survived. I don't know about Andy. I haven't heard from him since. So we might as well just do this in for a penny, in for a prognosticator. Anyway, so now we got out of the way. What do we have beer-wise? We have Paulaner Munchin. It's a Weissbier.
Munchin ass.
What?
What?
Munchin. Paulina's Munchin ass? Anywho,
I think
things
I'm
haven't
funny.
improved since last week, obviously. So this is a Munich wheat beer, which means I think I will like it. It's imported from Germany. Ooh, the Germans have given us a beer. There's all sorts of crap on the back. I don't know if I want to read it all.
Okay, it's a beer from Munich, but on the label it has the standard drink size for Australia.
The pregnancy warning. Alcohol can cause lifelong harm to your baby.
Is that just to Australian babies or like?
Yeah, because you know the gravity is different down there because it's down under. That's it. More science facts for you kids. Don't go to school. We'll learn you right here. Anyway, so it's 5.5% alcohol by volume, and there's a beer made with the beer garden with the guy with the little beer hat and a lady with a beer bun and a beer shawl drinking beers. And there's stuff in the background. I don't know. It's nice. It's Germany's #1 Weissbier, apparently, according to them, since 1634. That's a serious beer. I'm looking forward to liking this one.
I want you to give tours in an art museum.
Done in the style of Bobo, the talented art monkey. He's a monkey that actually does drawings.
I didn't know that he branched out.
What, from being a recording artist?
What?
Bobo, the art monkey? He used to be a recording artist.
I thought Bobo was a painter.
Yeah, he branched out to painting.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
You remember his big hit, E. It's the big hit in Europe was I Want Bananas, E. Anywho, okay, enough of that nonsense.
That was so stupid.
It was stupid. It was incredibly stupid. Good to know we're back on track.
So, okay, I'm good. I'm professional.
I'll be contacting Bobo the art monkey and telling him how dismissive you are of his efforts. You do not mean it, Bobo. Have another banana.
Should me and Bobo start exchanging diss tracks?
Yeah, if you don't mind recording of the sound of flung poo.
So the next beer, this is from Beau's Brewing.
Oh, we like some of their beer.
Yeah, and this is Wonder Crush, and it's a hazy IPA, a New England IPA, crispy, hazy, and citrusy.
Oh man.
And the art, the art appeals to me definitely because it's got this like very like old school looking like robot
And their brains are exposed. They actually have, like, it looks like they have human brains in their robot bodies.
Yeah. And
That's the future, folks. And there you go.
What's the percentage on this? 5%.
5.5 and 5. So,
All right. So
okay, so let's, you know what? Let's get the worst out of the way. What I believe will be the worst. So it's an IPA.
Such a negative Nancy.
It's a West Coast IPA. It's a hazy IPA.
That doesn't mean anything. There have been IPAs that we've enjoyed.
Hazy IPA. Indistinct IPA. It doesn't know what it wants.
Well, it's definitely hazy.
Yep.
And definitely a little too much in the glass. Whoops.
Well, Bobo's going to have words with you. But he's got a limited vocabulary, so don't expect much.
There we go. Eat my ass, Bobo.
If he eats your ass, he's out to get pink eye.
Only if I fart. And I'm much more respectable than
Well,
that.
apparently that's what happened to some guy in Milf Manor.
I can't believe they...
Now, we didn't watch Milf Manor. We watched somebody... We watched somebody named Amanda the Jedi reacting to Milf Manor. And I think that's the only way you can get through Milf Manor is by watching somebody reacting to it. Because watching it directly, it's like staring at the sun.
I'll watch it directly.
I don't think I could.
I'll do it.
I think the ick factor is too high. But no, apparently some guy on Milf Manor, he got the pink eye from doing something unmentionable with somebody's bottom. I'm not going to mention it, although you did just mention it, right?
I didn't mention it.
Well, you mentioned it in conjunction with Bobo.
Well, then...
And I think this kid who got the pink eye, I think he was less intelligent than Bobo. It's a twisted show. I don't recommend watching it without a hazmat suit. Anywho, okay, let's smell this. No, there's a faint citrusy thing to it, but as we ascertained last week, my nose is all sorts of wrong.
No, the citrus is there. It's not overpowering though, which for me is nice.
I don't know if it's going to be crispy, hazy, or citrusy, but I guess we should find out.
That's what we do. That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's not super bitter.
The IPA bitterness is more of a back note, and everything that's forward is like it's the crisp haziness first, then the citrus, which is subtle, and then the IPA, which is actually kind of higher than the citrus. So it's got this like curve to it.
What you said. The bitterness is kind of watered down. So it's not bad. Why is it that a lot of IPAs they're fruit flavored or they're citrusy or something like that?
If you went to a cake shop,
I would order a cake.
what kind of cake?
Plain as you get.
You wouldn't want, say, like a chocolate cake or a Black Forest cake or perhaps a strawberry shortcake?
No, my preferred cake is the cake is golden with chocolate icing. That's as standard and as plain as you can get. I'm not a fan of Black Forest, and I'm not gonna have grapefruit and bath salt cake
Or a Milf way.
A Milf way,
You know,
the way of the Milf.
like the ones that one might find
Hello,
in a Manor.
boys. This is how I make my cakes. The Milf way.
Yeah. Way of the Milf is a new monk subclass coming to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
We're past the hot flashes and ready for the gusto.
If someone who watches homebrews their own D&D shit, can you please make a Way of the Milf monk class?
Okay, but what's a Milf way cake?
Translate from French, it means like 1,000 leaves. So it's
Milfoy. You did not pronounce it correctly. Stupid English. It's not pronounced Milf way.
I've been watching a lot of British cooking channels, so like.
Hello, darling. Would you like some Milf way?
But to go back to your question, the reason is because IPA, as we've discussed in the past, IPA is very easy to work with, and therefore it makes it a lot more of a open playground for
That's true.
for flavor experimentation.
It's easier to not fuck up, so you can throw shit in it and it'll survive. Anywho, okay. So Yeah, cloudy, it's hazy, it's all that stuff. I don't know if it's crisp. Is it crisp?
Yeah, I think it's crisp. It's cloudy.
So
it's cloudy with a chance of pale ale.
Anyway, okay, I think we've done enough of this stuff, so let's just do the thing.
It's Sugarino time.
Not a bad chug. So it's a pretty chuggable beer.
It chugged just fine.
Yeah, it's weird because you're drinking it and you're going, oh my god, that IPA taste, and then when you're done, you're going, hey, not too bad.
Yeah.
So Beau's Wonder Crush Hazy IPA, not bad, not a bad IPA, I say.
What?
Okay, palate cleanser. Here we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you can count yourself as being stoic when you're making the like sad Snapchat filter face.
Okay, so now we've got the palate cleanser out of the way, and so we're gonna go with Paulaner Munchen Paulaner Weissbier. Oh, I like the look of this beer. Yes, sir.
Wow,
And it's not cloudy. And look at the foam. Look at the.
that's like a proper gold color.
This is a nice looking beer.
It smells a little bit musty. Not sweaty.
I'm not really smelling anything. Now
Wait.
I'm smelling mustiness.
Wait, hang on. The bubbles have seeded. There's something there. There's like some kind of like earthy fruit.
I don't think there's any fruit in this.
That's the wrong can.
Whoops! I don't think there's any fruit in this.
I guess it's just the maltiness that I'm smelling. Well,
Or the general sourness of the German demeanor. Anyway,
well, I'm curious.
yep, let's go. Oh my god, that tastes like a breakfast cereal. That tastes like cornflakes or something.
There's something berry in that.
If you mean very good, I agree.
Like, it is good, but there's something there. Like you said, there's something breakfasty about it.
I don't know. I think this is just a really good Weissbier.
It is. It's just there's something in it that, like, what. It's got to be the hops that they use, or maybe like the malting that they do.
Yeah, they don't specify which hops, but it is a wheat beer,
Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's super malty.
which I don't mind. I kind of like that.
It is good. I just wasn't prepared for that big hit of malt.
So now I guess we do the thing.
It's Sugarino time.
Oh, it's got a,
Oh, that malt. Oh, the malt.
but it's got a sweetness to it at the end. It's a pretty good chugging beer, I think.
Yeah, it's just, oh man, it's so earthy at the end.
It doesn't have a candy sweetness or a fruity sweetness. I guess it's the sweetness that you get from the sugars that come from the whole, beering process. That's right. I'm talking technical,
The beering process.
which makes the beer. Anyhow, okay. So on the Beer Explorer, I'm wearing the hat that tells you I'm an exploring kind of guy, and I'm gonna drink the schmutz of these two beers, so you don't have to.
Oh, this is gonna be mostly. Wow, there was a lot still left in there.
There you go. Beer Explorer, wearing a hat, doing this, so you don't have to. Our fan, you know who you are.
Stop that. Jesus.
Wow. That was not a bad schmutz combination.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. Schmutz was okay. So I guess now film roundup comparison review thing that you do, what do you say, how do you do, who do you spoke?
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with them. They're both perfectly fine. I don't think I'm gonna remember a whole lot about them, like in like a month from now. But it doesn't mean that they're bad. They're perfectly good beers. It's just they pull a lot of same punches that like other beers have done. So I think that's why these get an Avatar out of 10.
Which movie is that?
The James Cameron one.
Oh, what was I thinking of? What was that movie with Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman? Was that called Avatar? Ishtar. Sorry. I got my avs and my issues mixed up. Avatar. I don't remember anything about that movie, to be honest.
Nope.
I don't remember much about Ishtar either. So, okay, Avatar. That's the one with they weren't fish people, were they? See, I don't remember jack shit about this movie.
No,
I just remember that the military were the bad guys.
They were not mermaids.
Okay.
They
were blue, though.
Yes.
Okay.
You're thinking of The Little Mermaid.
Really?
I don't know.
Anyway, Avatar, I don't know. Everybody loved it, went to see it. I think I saw it once, maybe. Couldn't give a shit. That's because my soul is hardened. And, hardened to a black diamond. Black diamond! Anyway, it's a song by Kiss, in case you didn't know. Black Diamond. It's also the shape of my heart, which is not the same shape as Sting's heart, because I don't know. He says that's the shape of my heart. What is it? Does he sing about parallelograms or something?
No, it's more of a rhombus.
So Sting's heart is in the shape of a rhombus, and mine is in the shape of a black diamond. Anyway,
that's one of my favorite lines that I've ever heard somebody say was they said that rhombus is the kind of rectangle that a bitch would draw.
Let's dance the rhombus. What's the corners? Anyway. Okay, so Avatar out of 10.
Yep.
Okay. But
okay.
I get your meaning, and I understand. Like, Avatar was ultimately forgettable. Like, I don't care how much fancy CGI you threw at me.
And again, it's not that they're bad. Absolutely try them yourself. I'm just, I'm not gonna go like, oh yeah, Paulaner.
Paulaner and his all wheat beer orchestra. So there you go. The beers, I liked them. He kind of liked them.
I did like them.
Yeah, we both liked them. So, but as always, try them yourself. Okay, this just in. The Paulaner Brewery is based on Paulaner monks. They're Benedictine monks. They came from Italy. And we all know how good monks are at making beer, because they don't have much else to do. So there you go, a monk-inspired German beer.
An Italian monk.
Well, they came from Italy to Germany, and then they stayed in Germany and made beer. And I guess they did whatever monks do. Sit there and...
They just not masturbate all day.
That's what they do. They avoid temptation.
Thanks, Cornflakes. What a joyless man.
Seriously. Although he did offer us a tasty breakfast treat. I don't know if it started out as a tasty breakfast treat from Mr. Kellogg, the man who hated masturbation. I'm not quite sure how ingesting like sugarless cornflakes is going to stop you from plunking the magical twanger. Okay, I think we're done.
Yeah.
So, we won't go any farther, and that's it. So, I'm Ed, this is my son Zach, we're the Getting Guys Trying Weird Beers. Pass me some cornflakes and I'll see you in the morning.